Making it out of the streets to become a famous rapper is a dream for a lot of dudes, but that don't mean it's gonna solve all their problems. A lot of artists still got a foot in the trenches, and today we're gonna get into 6 rappers who got snitched on. A$AP Rocky. A$AP Rocky never acted like he was the hardest rapper in the game, but he's still from the streets and even spent time on Rikers Island back in the day. Now he's a superstar who got a kid with Rihanna, but he's facing serious charges after allegedly shooting at a dude he's known since high school. Back in April, Rocky and Rihanna flew to LA after a vacation. The cops was waiting for him at the airport and got him for assault with a deadly weapon. At first, nobody knew what was going on, but then the news broke that he allegedly shot at A$AP Relly last year. A$AP Bari's the one who announced that Relly allegedly snitched on Rocky. He posted a picture of Relly on Instagram and captioned it with, "This rat ass told on Rocky, f***ing rat." And on another slide, he tagged Relly and said, "Why you went to the police?" Relly opened up a civil lawsuit against Rocky for assault, battery, and emotional distress after it happened. According to him, Rocky wanted to meet and discuss a disagreement between the two of them, but Rocky came strapped. Relly says the combo got heated, then Rocky upped his gun and started shooting. What's crazy is that Relly is actually the dude who brought Rocky and the A$AP mob back in the day. It ain't clear what caused the beef between them, but somehow it got so bad that Rocky allegedly shot at his own homie. A civil suit wouldn't really be a big deal for Rocky since he obviously got the bread to pay for a settlement. But on August 15th, news broke that LA County is officially charging him with 2 counts of assault with a semi-automatic firearm. Luckily, Relly wasn't seriously hurt during the shooting, but getting labeled a rat is supposedly taking a toll on him. He been getting death threats online and allegedly been going to therapy just to deal with the situation. Hopefully Rocky can get the legal issues sorted out, but LA don't play when it comes to gun crimes, so there's no telling how it's gonna shake out. Young Thug. In May 2022, fans were shocked when Young Thug, Gunna, and 26 other YSL affiliates was taken down in a massive RICO indictment. It only got worse for Thug when cops raided his crib and charged him with 7 more felonies on drug and weapons charges. Supposedly, the cops got plenty of evidence to take to trial, but now they allegedly getting help from people inside Thug's YSL crew. Thug's being accused of renting a car that was used in a drive-by hit back in 2015. An elite court document says that multiple suspects and known gang members stated Young Thug was aware of Donovan Thomas Jr.'s murder and orchestrated it, which basically means some dudes in YSL are actually snitching instead of keeping it solid. According to Wack 100, it ain't just Thug's own crew trying to throw him under the bus. In May, Wack hopped on Clubhouse and accused YF and Lucci of snitching. Thug and Lucci been beefing for years, but Wack says Lucci's taking it a step further and working with the cops. He said, Lucci's name ain't on this case. Lucci on the victim's side. Authorities is also trying to flip the dude who started YSL with Thug, Walter Murphy. Murphy turned himself in after he was named in a RICO indictment, but got denied bond just like Thug and Gunna. WSB-TV reported that one of the prosecutors heard that the DA offered Murphy a deal if he cooperated with them, but it ain't clear if he took it or not. Now it's rumored that YSL Woody allegedly snitched on Thug too. A court document leaked online saying that Kenneth Copeland, aka Woody, was with Thug when he rented the car using a 2015 drive-by. It ain't clear if the paperwork's official, but if Woody did flip, it could be another nail in the coffin. If everyone in YSL held it down and kept quiet, Thug would have a better chance of beating the case or at least get a light sentence. But now that dudes in his own crew are allegedly snitching, his chances of making it out ain't looking too good. Fetty Wap. Fetty Wap got hit with conspiracy to distribute and possess controlled substances last October. And now, his legal situation's even worse. He got out on a $500,000 bond for the drug charge in November. But last week, he got arrested again for allegedly threatening to kill a dude on FaceTime. The New York Post reported that Fetty called an unknown dude and said, "I'ma kill you and everybody you with," while he was holding a gun. At first, it looked like he was threatening someone who snitched on him, but apparently, the situation is more complicated than that. Fetty Wap's attorney says before the call, the dude posted a pic of Fetty's 4-year-old daughter on social media and said, "I'm happy she's dead because her father's a rat." And Fetty's lawyer says the other dude used her to get a reaction. The judge said he was sympathetic about the loss of his daughter, but he still revoked Fetty's bond. Prosecutors in his drug case claim that he helped move over 100 kilos of cocaine, fentanyl, heroin, and crack from the West Coast to the East Coast using hidden compartments in USPS trucks. And if he goes down for it all, Fetty could end up facing life in prison. Casanova. Casanova been in and out of prison his whole life, but a few years ago, it looked like he was finally getting himself together. He started his own company, 2X Entertainment, dropped a debut EP in 2019, and even talks about prison reform at Harvard. But in December 2020, New York issued a warrant for his arrest and accused him of being the leader of the untouchable Gorilla Stone Nation gang. Fans were shocked when he decided to plead guilty instead of taking it to trial, but it turns out he was forced to take a plea deal because dudes in his crew was snitching. When Casanova answered his guilty plea, the judge asked the prosecutors what kind of evidence they had against him. The cops had recorded another Gorilla Stone member on a prison call saying that Casanova always carried a gun. Another dude on the call said that the way Casanova was moving would potentially tarnish his rap career. Another dude working with the cops told him that Casanova had accidentally shot a gun during a poker game, and someone else told him they saw Casanova receive shipments of large quantities of marijuana. With dudes in his own crew snitching on him, Casanova ain't have no option but to plead guilty. But according to Troy Ave, Casanova's worked with the cops before. In May 2021, he posted a police report that allegedly proves that Casanova snitched on his homie during a murder case. Even though he pleaded guilty and admitted to everything, Casanova might still be locked up for decades. The prosecution will probably recommend a sentence between 15 and 20 years, but since it's a Fed case, he's actually facing a maximum of 60 years. Hopefully it don't come down to that, but nobody will know until he's officially sentenced in December. DaBaby. DaBaby is one of the hottest drill rappers in the Bronx. His homie K-Flock is locked up on a murder charge right now, but they still scored a major win by collaborating with Cardi B on Flock's Shake It remix. Dougie and Bory 300 linked up with Cardi to shoot a video for the track back in May. It should have been the biggest moment of his career, but then a week later, Dougie got arrested outside the Bronx Supreme Court, and rumors started flying that Cardi B snitched on him. Someone on Twitter said, so Cardi B snitched on DaBaby and got him arrested? Nice. But Cardi ain't let that fly and clapped back with, go play with your mom's. A few hours later, DaBaby was free and even thanked Cardi for showing love. He posted a picture of them at the video shoot and captioned it with, thank you at I am Cardi B for standing up and for the support, with a bunch of heart emojis. Apparently, Dougie got booked for something went down in the court parking lot. The cops reported that there was some kind of car collision, and at some point, shots was fired, but no one got hit. DaBaby got released without being charged, and Cardi wasn't even there when it all went down. So it sounds like the snitching rumors are all cap. 600 Breezy. 6ix9ine is the most famous snitch in the industry. But according to 600 Breezy, it ain't just his own crew he be ratting on. Back in February, he pressed 6ix9ine on IG Live after he dissed King Von and Lil Durk. Breezy told him, you gon' die when I see you, respectfully. I'm not meek, and you gotta move around with security cause you a You have security cause you a You gon' die. Your security guards better be strapped, all that. After the live session, a warrant was put out for Breezy, and he tweeted, dude put the police on me. I've been had a warrant for 3 weeks. Leave buddy alone, for real. It's not a drill. He is the feds. Breezy got hit with 3 months, and when he got out, he posted paperwork that allegedly proves 6ix9ine snitched. The paperwork says, Interstate Compact received information from the Black Hawk County attorney that Client King had made a video saying that he was going to murder rapper 6ix9ine and had guns posted on his Instagram. Breezy put up a rat and police emoji with the document, but it ain't clear if 6ix9ine really worked with the cops on this one. Anyone could have seen the IG live session and reported it, but 6ix9ine do have a history of snitching. He already told on his own crew, so obviously he's willing to work with the police. Breezy only served a few months over the threats, but hopefully he learned not to tell someone they'll kill him on IG Live where anyone can see it and tell the police. Getting snitched on is tough, but self-snitching is just making the cop's job easier.